So guys, as I mentioned, this is our Endeavour, Ford Endeavour, and I have my friend who's the owner of this car. So Aditya, would you like to share your experience and how long have you been driving this car?
Namaste guys. So today we are somewhere around the Ford workshop, that's in Malvinagar, and we are recording this video. Right now it's 5 p.m. So talking about Ford Endeavour, it's one of the best experience I've had yet, and I'm sure every owner of Ford Endeavour says the same kind of words. And I think
what are the best features that you still like into 2022 that other cars don't have?
okay, so it's not about the features, it's more about the comfort and driving. I still can't compare this SUV with another competitors. Though people do it, people love other SUVs as well. People love Fortuner, people love Gloucester. My personal choice is Ford. Even though it's been discontinued, I still would prefer to drive a Ford Endeavour.
That sounds good. And you mentioned that the service center also on the work.
Absolutely,
still,
absolutely.
giving the services?
Ford has stopped selling the cars, but for the service, as far as service perspective is concerned, Go Mechanic is there. Other service providers are also available.
So this is how it looks in 2022 Ford Endeavour. So I'm going to give you a walkthrough. The doors are open and they are equipped with different tires, and this is the interior of Ford Endeavour. The music system and the steering and the paddle. It's an automatic version. This is my friend who is taking out stuff from the car. So this is how it looks, Ford Endeavour from behind. So this is just a walkthrough. Just wanted to show you guys. Make sure that if you go for a used car market, you might get a good deal on Endeavour, and it still is a beast. So you can see from behind, super good. So Aditya, what do you think? Are you still?
I think buying this is one of my best decision of life.
Okay.
I have no regret.
So how long have you been using it?
It's been approx 2 years.
2 years. Okay.
And
so it must be a good experience that you've had.
I think in any kind of SUV, makes you feel like a king. Okay.
Okay.
But I think once you drive Endeavour, it actually gives you a god-like feeling. Although you're not God, but
It makes you feel like, yeah. So right behind us, there is a service center. A lot of people mentioned that it's out from the Indian market, but still the cars are getting serviced. So for 10 years, Ford will provide their services to the car they have sold in the Indian market. So you can see right behind us, it's in Jaipur, KS Ford, in the Malvinagar industrial area. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. Thank you. Guys, wanted to describe how the functionalities work in Endeavour. The interior, basically we're talking about interior. We have already showed you how does it look from the outside, but how it looks from the inside. This is the cabin, and the owner is sitting in the car, will walk us through the features. So Aditya, what is the best feature you can define or makes it different from the car market that we have?
I won't say it's the best feature, but for me, it's a very practical car because it has. Can you put the camera here? So it has various modes. For example, currently we are on this mode. Now it will further shift to snow, mud, grass mode. This mode for the sand mode, and another like rock mode. So it has various kind of modes. You will get such features in every SUV these days, but Endeavour was among the first adopters, among the early adopters. Talking about the comfort, I don't compare this SUV with any other kind of Fortuner or Veloster of this range, yeah, you can have a comparison. There is a comparison. By the way, this Endeavour is also called as Ford Everest at United States. By the name of Ford Everest, it has been sold, and people compare this car with the LC Land Cruiser. So I guess this is sufficient to describe the quality and the appreciation Ford gets.
And one more thing, I can see you have a full sunroof. I wanted to show the viewer.
So it has a full panoramic sunroof.
Yeah, can you show?
So
that's pretty.
Although
cool.
it's quite common these days, you get in every sort of car, but certainly
it goes all the way back. So that's a super classy feature that I could see. It looks good. Okay, so last question, Aditya. Would you still recommend this car in 2020?
For 2020, I would recommend this car, but at the same time, since the market is changing, people are shifting to EVs, and there's a slight update that people may stop buying such SUVs and they'll prefer EVs. But what people don't know about EVs, there's a tip. There's a tip for all the viewers watching Jaydev's channel. There's a tip for you guys that, you know, electric cars usually, what we think on a highway, it should have a better range versus a diesel petrol. So basically it's opposite of what we think. Basically, electric cars have better range in the city versus on a highway. But talking about the fossil fuel car, that's petrol or diesel, that has a better mileage over highway.
Okay, that's a good information.
That's a good kind of differentiation, because usually what people think that every car, even EV or fossil cars give the mileage of a good mileage on highway, but EVs usually give a low range because there is no braking.
No braking.
And the technology which the technology which they are using right now, it's not much updated. Although Reliance is trying to cut short the price of EV vehicles by the better batteries. There's some substitute to lithium-ion batteries, what they are looking for. So I hope so in next 5 years we'll get some better kind of technology for EVs, and we'll better get a better range as well. So
thank you so much for sharing the information. If anyone wants to buy a used Endeavour in the market, which market would you prefer? Any specific?
I think
OLX would be the option.
Buy at your own risk, because
any specific Spinny or OLX cars, any vendor that you would?
No, I won't recommend any kind of vendor, because I haven't got money from them. And even if I get one, I'm not the person who changed the opinion according to money. But yes, I would recommend find your right mechanic bhaiya. We all have one, and take that person with you. Get the car checked. That there are
validated.
There are verified workshops where they charge some $500 to $1,000 and they get your whole checkup done of car.
But then you can make a decision.
And then you can make a decision, because buying a car, worth 25 lakhs or 20 lakhs, and you can easily spend 500 to 1,000 rupees just for a check.
Yep.
So once you're sure, you can go for it.
Perfect. It sounds like that you have described everything. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Bye.